Thank you for coming. My name is Sergeant Sammy Silta. I am the Community Service Sergeant for Area B2 Roxbury, and we're very excited to be here at Horatio Harris Park. I tell you, when I came here 5 years ago, I remember the day I got transferred here to B2 and I became the new CSO. I put on my uniform and I looked in the mirror. I was getting dressed that morning. My wife was watching me and I turned to her and I says, "Honey, would you ever believe in your wildest dreams that you'd be married to the Sergeant of Community Service in Roxbury?" Right? In Roxbury. And she said, "Sam, you were never in my wildest dreams." True story. True story.
Good story.
McGruff, do you want to come up on stage? Come on up on this other side here. We got a clear stairway for you. All right. Now we have McGruff here. He'll be posing for pictures. Give it up for McGruff, everybody. Put your hands together for McGruff. All right. All right, Rev.
Well, even if you don't know me, you just say thank you. Just say you
Where do you see the ice cream truck?
Let me see the kid.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. And now I would like to introduce our command staff. Right over here, I have Deputy Superintendent Cox. Deputy Cox. Hello, everybody. Right over here, the man walking up, we have Deputy Superintendent Dennis White. Dennis White, everybody. Over there, shaking hands and kissing babies, we have the Chief of Police, the highest ranking member of the Boston Police Department in uniform, the first African-American Chief of Police in the city of Boston history, William Gross. That's right. That's right. Right up front we have the Police Commissioner, who has served in every rank, from patrolman to sergeant to lieutenant to captain to superintendent. And now he's our Police Commissioner, William Evans. And of course, the man of the evening, my boss, Mayor Martin Walsh, everybody. Now, tonight we're celebrating something, right? We're celebrating a lot of things. We're celebrating National Night Out, okay? And it wasn't always nice to celebrate in this city, especially in Roxbury. Back in 1989, okay? 1989, we had an incident happen up in Mission Hill. Okay, there was a man and his wife who were supposedly on their way to the hospital, and the man claimed that there was a suspect that came over to rob them, stole their jewelry, stole their purses, stole their money, and then he claimed that the man shot him and his wife and his unborn child. Everybody remember that, right? And everybody was up in arms. Everybody was up in arms about it. The whole state was talking about bringing back the death penalty, right? And we were a standing army here in Roxbury back then. The Boston Police were a standing army back then. And we stopped every car driven by a black man, and stopped every 14, 15-year-old kid on the way to store for his mother, right? And it was wrong. And it was sloppy police work, and it was unconstitutional, and we were a standing army. And shortly after that, we found out that he had done it himself. He had killed his wife. He had killed his unborn child. And then he took a walk off the Tobin Bridge. But I'm here to tell you tonight that we are never going back to that way of policing ever again. That we're here to work with you, that's right. And when I took over the office 5 years ago, we had 60 community meetings with the community, with the neighborhood folks right here. And over 5 years, to talk about the success that we've had, we've more than doubled that in 5 years. We have 127 standing meetings a month in this district alone, more so than any other district in the city. And I thank all of you. All right, so now I'm going to make the announcement for the Top Crime Watch Group of the Year Award for 2017. And this year's award is going to go to the St. Patrick's Neighborhood Association. And Miss Christine Fideli from St. Patrick's is here to accept the award on behalf of her neighborhood. You are, Chrissy? And also we have a gift card to Target Shopping Centers, which is a gift from Chief Gross's office. All right. Squish in. All right, thank you, St. Patrick's. And now, I have to tell a quick story. When I came here 5 years ago, my very first contact with the community was over in Upham's Corner. And I was given his name, I was given his number, and I was told, the first thing you need to do on your first day is call this man. He has worked with the police for 3 years prior, helping us to reduce Cape Verdean violence in the Upham's Corner area. Okay? I've worked with this man for the past 5 years, and it wasn't my last call. I call this guy 2 to 3 times a week. He's my very first ally, and he's been an ally of the Boston Police Department and Area B2 Community Service Office for the past 8 years. And the work that he has done has dramatically reduced the amount of firearms violence in the Upham's Corner area. His name, and he is the City of Boston Police Department Crime Fighter of the Year, year 2017, Mr. Elias Montero. Right here he is. Congratulations. Great job, great job. Let me get you your plaque here. Oh, here we go, right up. Let's get a picture. All right, right in. And a Target gift card from the Chief's office. And now I'm going to turn it over to Police Commissioner William Evans.
I'm going to turn it over to my boss, because you know he got to speak first before me. He'll get rid of me. So here you go, Mr. Mayor. I'm only kidding.
Good thing you did that, or you'd be out of here. I want to let me just thank the Sarge for his great work and all the officers at B2 for their great work. First of all, thank you. To the community, thank you as well. Tonight really is a celebration of the great work the neighborhood does, working with the police department, working to make sure that your neighborhoods are safe. And that's really what we're all about tonight. And I want to thank all of you here tonight. Just so you know, and I know we've been talking a lot about increase of this and increase of that, and there has been an uptick in the city, in shootings in the city. But when you think about the overall crime stats in the Roxbury B2 area, it's down by 8%. And that was down last year. And the reason why it's down is because of many of you in this park tonight that are part of the Crime Watch, that are part of your neighborhood blocks, that are making sure that your families and your communities doing the right thing. And we want to thank you for that. And on behalf of all the elected officials up here, we also want to thank you for that. B2 has more community meetings than any other district in the Boston Police Department. And that's because of the Captain Thomas, the officers, the sergeant, community service, and the caring that you have for your neighborhood. So I want to thank you for that. Also, the police community work that you've worked on, I wrote a couple things down here. The youth dialogues, the after-school activities, the addiction and recovery referrals. Thank you as well for what's going on there, because we need to keep those youth dialogues going. We need to keep putting trust with our young people to make sure we build those relations. So I want to, again, thank you. And up on the stage behind me, I just want to do a quick introduction. Everyone knows everybody, but I just want to make sure. One is, the first person I'm going to introduce is State Representative Liz Malia, who represents parts of Roxbury. She did an incredible job at the State House, particularly around the opioid, substance abuse issues, and so many other things. So I want to thank her. Next to Liz is somebody who's no stranger to this neighborhood. He's been on the council the longest, citywide city council, Michael Flaherty. I want to thank Councilor Flaherty for his great work. Next to Michael is our district attorney. He's former city council, now district attorney, Danny Conley, whose office does some incredible work as well on the outreach and doing stuff in the neighborhoods. I want to thank Danny. The next person next to Danny, who I consider her a rock star, she is new, she's involved, she's not afraid to mix it up, and that's State Representative China Tyler. She's doing a great job representing Roxbury, I can tell you that, at the State House. She does, and she's not afraid to call me up or text me and say, there's trash on this street and this barrel needs to be emptied and you need to do this. She kind of bosses me around, so I just kind of listen to her. So I want to thank you, Representative. We also have City Councilor Nisha Sabi George, who's up here with us, who is doing some incredible work as well. And next to City Councilor George is City Councilor Ayanna Presley. I want to thank Councilor Presley for her work. I'm sorry we're late. We got stuck in Mattapan. It was a great crowd there, just like it is here. Again, thank you to everyone who do what you do every single day. You don't hear that enough from us. I want to say thank you as the mayor of the city of Boston, along with the elected officials. Thank you for all you do every single day. We're going to continue to be out there, continue to make our streets safe, continue to make our kids safe, continue to make sure these young people here get a chance to go on to high school, college, and do great things. So, again, thank you. I'm going to turn the microphone over to the Boston... the commissioner is going to get the ministers. I'm going to turn over to the commissioner.
All right, thank you all again. I appreciate everyone coming out. Again, we can't do it without the community. We work hard every day. My command staff, you know, Chief Gross is here, Deputy White's here, Deputy Cox is here. All my officers, the community servants, Sergeant Silta, we all work to make sure the community is safe. And I'd like to thank everybody for working together with us. But most importantly, I'd like to thank Mayor Walsh. He gives us support. We just had a class of 56 officers go on. We got 125 going on next month. So continue to get officers out there, continue to get the resources. That's what it's all about. But most importantly, I want to thank everybody for being here. We couldn't do it without the community, and I want to thank Roxbury for all the support they give us day in and day out. So thank you all on behalf of the Boston Police Department. I appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to introduce Dan Conley, who works hand in hand with us to make sure that anyone who we unfortunately have to arrest, that they get a fair and impartial trial. He does a great job. He's a great DA. Dan Conley, thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Please give a nice round of applause to our Mayor and our Police Commissioner for their leadership. It's great to be out here tonight in Roxbury. Thank you for coming out tonight and supporting us. Boy, it's great for us to have the kind of support that we see in all the communities that we've been to tonight. This is our 6th stop. Bigger crowds everywhere we've gone. I think this is one of our biggest, and we just can't thank you enough for being out there with us. It's a team effort to keep our community safe, and I want to thank you for being part of our team, especially in the last few months, the last couple of years. The community has really stepped up for us, and we really appreciate all that you've done to be a good part of this team to keep our community safe. And speaking about team, that's a big core value in my office, teamwork. A number of my assistant DAs are over here and investigators, so please give them a nice round of applause from Roxbury Court. You can stop in there anytime you need assistance. We have an office there. Jump right in. We have Caitlin Fitzgerald, Adrian Bispham, and Commissioner Evans, and soon-to-be Boston police officer, Chris Kerrigan. We're going to miss Chris, but he's going to be a great police officer. He loved this community. So thank you all very much for being out here tonight. We really appreciate it. And with that, let me introduce one of the real great guys out there every single night of the week who's working hard to keep Boston safe. And more important than that, he's a tremendous role model for the young people in our city. Please, a nice round of applause for our Superintendent-in-Chief, Willie Gross.
Hey! First of all, I want to say thank you to all of the seniors here that paved the way so I could be here in this capacity. Thank you. Now, you heard from everybody on the stage, but look, this is unity. This is what it's going to take to make sure that our crime rates continue to drop. Everybody working together and not in their individual silos. When we say community policing, we mean everybody. You know, it took a village to raise me. Never saw my father, but from nosy Miss Parker to Vietnam vets to everybody in the community, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm thanking the seniors. I think we have a great team in Boston, so I don't want to see anyone pointing fingers unless they're doing something, right? That is right. But I am so proud to be here. Every stop we made today, everybody in the community came out. The commissioner and myself go across the country, and I'm telling you right now, you're number one. Boston is number one. Give yourselves a hand. And again, the teamwork from the mayor, the city councilors, the DA, and, hey, Rev, come on up. And, hey, Reverend Coulter. He's got a cool name too. His name is Willie. Reverend Bodrick, right? And the mayor has tasked me Sunday, the 7th. You're looking at the MCs for the gospel concert at City Hall Plaza. So I need a reverend with me so I don't catch on fire. So, but thank you, community. Thank you for raising me. And we got a lot of work to do because we have the future right here in front of us, the youth of Boston. Thank you. Who's up next?
How's everybody doing this evening? Come on, let's make some noise. How's everybody doing this evening? So my name is Reverend Willie Bodrick II. I am here in my capacity as the outreach coordinator for Attorney General Maura Healey. Maura Healey has been working diligently on behalf of you, and the message we want to bring today is that this work that we do is not about us. It's all about this community. I live on Warren Street. I work at 12 Baptist Church as assistant pastor, and I've seen many of your faces. We've instituted our programming around community action hours where we're coming after hours, working alongside with organizations. We've done mediations and done collaborations with BPD as well as with community organizations. We've been very grateful for our elected officers who have worked in collaboration, but more importantly, this work is about our community. Maura Healey wants you to know that she is the people's law firm. I tell people most of the time that the work that we do is not really about criminal work. It's about public protection and advocacy. So we're working on behalf of civil rights. We're working on behalf of immigrants' rights. We're working on behalf of workers' rights. We're working on behalf of our young people. This summer, we gave away over $350,000 to 79 organizations across the Commonwealth for summer youth jobs. That's the work that we're trying to do. This is the second year in a row we've been able to do that because this is not about us. It's all about our young people. It's all about our families. It's all about our community. And our community is what makes this city great. And so I want to give you greetings on behalf of Attorney General Maura Healey. Know that we're fighting very diligently against the administration on things that needs to be kept responsibly done. We're also working very diligently to make sure that each and every one of us can live healthy, viable lives. That's the work that we're going to do. We're going to continue to work on your behalf. I actually brought some hotline sheets because we have a hotline that we have open 5 days a week from 9 to 4 p.m. We want you to get these sheets. We want to get them to you. There are connections to all of our divisions in the office. We do the work of mediation. We also do the work of helping those who are in need. Please reach out to us. We are a resource. We are advocating on your behalf. Again, my name is Willie Bodrick II. I work for Attorney General Maura Healey, and we thank you for coming out to National Night Out. Y'all have a great night.
Well, Reverend Coulter, I want to recognize Reverend Coulter. We have our peace walks every Friday at the 12th Baptist. Everyone, if you're around, please join us. It's a great walk, 4:30 and 6 o'clock. But honestly, on behalf of everybody, I just want to thank everyone for coming out. We couldn't do it without you. Roxbury is a great community. We love you all. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you.